And the Flames will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times and staring at a 5th. They can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And how impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got them backed up right where they want them. A big opportunity not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I can take shots and sometimes make big plays.
On the run, it's Coleman. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's out. Turns it upfield. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Flames trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And right down the middle. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Pulls it, gives it, and he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. I'm sure the offense happy with that free 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Gunderson. Turns it loose deep. Makes a deep grab. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Get a big play like that last one. You flip the field. You change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the QB knew coming into this one it was going to be tough. They have a lot of athletes on the back end, but today, guys just not able to separate. Accuracy hasn't always been perfect, and as a result, they've got another ball getting knocked away for an incompletion.
taken down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Sentinels will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Flames sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Hey, guys, I'll be really curious to watch this offense down the stretch and see how they handle this. They've got a big lead. They can probably just continue to run the football. I got a running back stayed in bounds right there, too. Keep the clock moving. Or do they like their numbers? Do they want to continue to put the gas pedal to the floor, be aggressive, try to score points? Be interesting to see how they handle this situation.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Still looking to his right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Hout. Finds us back in the middle. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back, he wants to throw the football, he sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the first down, but way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Flames can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Flames want to crank the tempo. Got to make the play on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab, 1st down, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance, and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, you see the yellow line, go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the 2nd effort, getting the extra yards and getting the 1st down.
Right side, it's Wyatt. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On the ground, it's Coleman. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick with the physical ground.
Snags it and he's open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
They put the brakes on him.
And on that situation, the 1 yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Couldn't make the grab in the end zone, but his flag looks as if it'll be on the defense. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Go straight ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Flames. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the fullback. He's got the first down. He's stopped. He's got enough to move the chain. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking to throw. It's Gunderson. Look out. And down he goes. That is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking for the edge. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number. And here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep them from getting the first down? And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. Looking for Rowe. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run him again. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
And the Flames getting set on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Udo. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Finds his man down the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And you're seeing more of this in college football, man. Bringing on more and more tight ends, guys that are versatile pieces. And you see it right there, right? You can still throw the football. And now you got to match up with those guys and their big bodies. Nice throw down the field, nice catch. Nice job of using multiple tight end packages for this offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. To the air, it's Houghton. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw again. Fires immediately. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side is Coleman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Fighting off the defender. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. It's a draw. Spins away from the defense. Got a little grass. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Sentinels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. Keeps it on the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Sees an alley. Powers through the defender. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Sentinels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. follows his blocks. H. Fitzpatrick. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide, just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Bobby Rowe, I'm Rich Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Drop beat.